Hey YouTubers, I'm far from here. Today I got something very special to show you. This is the fruit of the Theobroma cacao tree. This is where chocolate comes from. And I'm very lucky to have one of these in North America. I can't tell you how I got it, but I wager that not many people have live, fresh cacao in the United States. Basically, the only way you're going to get it is if you have a greenhouse, or if you you know, maybe live in Florida or Hawaii, I guess. You may be able to grow it there. Kind of doubt it for Florida, definitely Hawaii. But anyway, this is the Theobroma cacao fruit, the chocolate fruit, cacao fruit. It was actually an interesting little fact about it. It was used by Mexican cultures, people in Mexico, and Montezuma, the leader of the Aztecs, was actually said to be addicted to cacao, drinking over 20 cups of cacao a day. But the type of cacao they had, the chocolate they had, it was a chocolate drink, and it's a very interesting complex of psychoactive plants. They would make this chocolate drink. I believe some sources call it zocoatl, but there's different names for it. But this chocolate drink contained, in addition to the seeds of the chocolate, the Theobroma cacao plant, it had other flowers, it had corn, and it had other admixtures, which increased the psychoactivity of the beverage. Now, a lot of people don't realize chocolate is psychoactive. Chocolate is definitely psychoactive. This would be, you know, the chocolate we eat in the stores is not very psychoactive. It's very, very mildly, almost imperceptibly psychoactive. This is fairly psychoactive if you eat large amounts of it. It contains it's the main compound in cacao beans, which would be what was inside this. If you cut it up, it has white flesh. It has these little they call them nibs. They're like black or brown little beans that are covered in white flesh. But the nibs contain theobromine as well as other compounds. But the theobromine sometimes called the love drug or the bliss chemical, or you know, all these really fanciful names for it. And it's certainly psychoactive. It's a stimulant, much like caffeine is a stimulant, but it's much more euphoric and happy and less jittery. And this, by the way, this stuff is really great for you. It's a superfood, full of nutrition, amino acids, you know, what am I looking? Flavonoids, minerals. What's the word I'm thinking of? Polyphenols. I don't know. Whatever. Antioxidants. Antioxidants. That's what I was trying to think of. It's full of antioxidants. But all around, it's just really good for you. No one ever sees it in this form. People need to eat it more in this form. And this is a very. I'm excited. I have this. I only have one. But I'll tell a little story before we finish up the video about when I was in Peru. I didn't go down to the Amazon, but some of my friends had, and my buddy, his name was Neil. He had got a big old sack of these from the Amazon before he came up to the Andes. And every now and then he'd give one or two out to the people up in the Andes, and they were just ecstatic to have this, because they can't get it up there in the Andes. And that really just made their day, and you could tell that it was something significant. You know, everyone kind of gathered around and you know, got a little piece, and it's really just a great fruit, a great food, good for you. The culture, the history and culture behind it is very interesting. We'll get a close up. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'll do another one just in just a moment. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And let's go and get a close-up over here on the actual fruit. Theobroma cacao. This is where chocolate comes from. It grows directly off the trunk, and the flowers grow directly off the trunk, the main trunk, which is interesting. The fruit and flowers both grow off the main trunk. But if you guys have any questions or anything, let me know.